I am live on the YouTube and I am live on the Facebook. Hello, everybody. Billy Tucci here, coming to you live on this wonderfully historic night of nights, Friday, February 22nd, 2000. Hey, Wade, 2019, exactly 39 years ago today.
Live on the Facebook.
I'm gonna have to.
Everybody, Billy Tucci here, coming to you live on this wonderfully.
Okay, so you can hear me, but I don't have to hear myself. Wade, can you hear me right now? Can you hear me, Wade? I'm gonna add a little link. I think it's here to our. Nope, that's my thing. Hey, Dark Admiral. Hello, Wade. Can you guys hear me? I'm going to try to post this link to our Kickstarter, too. Can you guys hear me out there on YouTube? Hello, Frank. What's up, buddy? How are you? For those of you that are on, I can hear you, S.A. What's up, S.A.? How you doing, Hector? My fellow infantry brother. Good to see you. And let's drink 1776. So, I want you guys to listen to a little something here for a second, if you can. 39 years ago today, probably I was at Vito Carlucci's house. It was a Friday night, just like tonight, 39 years, and this is what happened.
Snyder, Buzz, long slap shot, saved by Mushkin. The U.S. team is depending a little bit too much now on Jim Craig. He's missing.
And if you guys have any idea what that is, that's Mike Eruzione scoring the game-winning goal against the Soviets up in Lake Placid, New York. Back in 1992, I'm wearing my 1988 USA Olympic hockey jersey. I have the white one, just like they wore white on that Friday night all those years ago, on that most hollow of evenings. And, of course, I can't find it. I think I lent it to William, and he was wearing it, and it's probably in his closet somewhere. But the 24th, and 2 days from now, we'll be celebrating when they won the gold over the Finns. And so I'll probably have – and they had blue on that day, and I'll have white. But I just want to say hello to everybody. Good to see you. Hello, Victoria. Hello, Dark Admiral. Hello, Wade. Let's see you guys. Jimmy DeSilva, how are you, honey? Good to see you. Let me go over here. Just having a good old time. Drinking some good old American beer out of my what is this called again? It's not a Stein. It's something else. Hey, Jimmy, how are you? But I feel this day. Anyway, guys, I'm coming on because we got to talk business. We are now 7 days away, and our Kickstarter will end at 8 p.m. on Friday night, March 1st. We are 7 days away. We hit our minimum Kickstarter goal of $15,000 in 7 hours. And now we are almost at our next stretch goal, which is $27,500. We want to. We are basically, I think, $262 shy of hitting our next stretch goal. So what we could do. So did I read it right? If the stretch, let me see. Hang on a second. Someone's asking me a question. I apologize. Let me get to these questions here on my live feed. Let me zoom up here. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. I'm so new at all this. All right, here we go. Did I read the Kickstarter contribute $50? I get a sketch from you. I need art from you. Yes, Dutch. If there's one of the levels on our Kickstarter, and I'll add the link unless Deborah can add the link. It's a tankard. Yes, it is a tankard. Thank you. Okay, there's our link. We have the Zombie Sama sketch card edition. It's 24 pages long because that's it's called Act 1. It's our Zombie Sama Act 1 sketch edition. You could pledge $50 and you get the book and a sketch from me on that comic book cover. Normally my sketches start at $100. So you're going to get this limited edition comic book along with a sketch from me. For those of you John Brolia fans, we're going to add that tomorrow. We're going to add a new John Brolia level. Well, John will also be offering the having his level. We just have to add that. And poor John, he's drawn almost 60 pages of this comic book, And now he's just doing a ton of sketches too, because we all believe in this so much. I know, that's why I asked. Yes, so please, if you could, Dutch, if you wouldn't mind going and pledging to the Kickstarter, we appreciate it. Right now, we are funded. Thank you so much. But of course, the goal is to prove to the world that this little comic can do it, can be a big book. And also so we can pay John Broly so he can start drawing the second one. Of course, we're both going to do that as it is, but John's really doing the lion's share of the work, my partner on the comic. And if you guys could help us out, that would be wonderful. The book is going like gangbusters. We're so excited. We can't believe all your support. We appreciate all your support. And it's Dealer's Choice of Sketch. I've been trying to get a Harley from you for years. Dutch, there might be another level. Dutch, I'm going to bring Deborah on right now because she knows what the levels are. I don't know if there is a Billy Tucci commission level, but there might be. I think on that book I don't know if I can do a Harley, but maybe I can. But let's bring her on because I don't mind drawing Harley. Harley's fun. So I'm going to invite my wife to come on. Again, she's a smart one. I don't know if she will. She's got a migraine. But if you check the levels, there's all different types of levels. And I wonder if there is a sketch from me available, unless those might have sold out. I have to check. So we're going to go to that right now. And we'll check we'll check the page. Another thing, going back to the 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team. Got to go, buddy. I'll see another meeting to do. See you on Monday. All right. See you later, Hector. Good to see you, pal. All right. So this is the New York Daily News because my mother got the Daily News. That's what we got in our house. For some reason, we didn't get Newsday until much later on. Hey, Teresa. Hi from Scotland. What time is it over there? To my cousin, Teresa. But this right here shows really is a perfect time capsule of the whole time and the whole feeling of the country. I don't know if it's backwards, if you guys are seeing this backwards or not. It looks backwards on my camera, so forgive me for that. But this is the New York Daily News on the 23rd of February, 1980. And you look at during the Carter administration, we had our hostages were being held, gas lines. The country was in a really, really bad spot. Look at this. Inflation jumped to 18% for inflation. And then right here, USA beats Russia in hockey, and it captures the Miracle on Ice. It's backwards. I'm sorry, it's backwards. Wow, Teresa, you're still awake, huh? So I'm sorry that it's backwards, guys. I got to figure out how to do that. My buddy Niall Scala is going to lend me his web camera, and we're going to try to a webcam, and I'm going to try to make that work and use that. And if I'm able to do it and all, I'll give him his back, or I'll buy him a new one and I'll take his, because it's only nice that I do it. About Indiegogo, Victoria, Dark Money and March Hair yesterday. What was your question, Dark Admiral? I'm sorry, I'm going back and forth between YouTube, which is over here, and Facebook, which is over here. We're gonna make a big announcement about Indiegogo in a few weeks, so hold on for that, okay? Last night, a few cocktails. We'll tell Jim I said hello, and have a drink to William Wallace. I'll say I am William Wallace. I'm a Scotsman. Be proud of it. Be a Scot and be proud of it. Teresa, you're in Scotland. Be a Scot. Be proud of it. All right? Sean Wolf is on. He's a Scotsman. I believe it's probably a Chum and a Jerry. But to all the Scotsmen, cheers. Tally-ho. So, okay, guys. So, if you guys can share our Kickstarter, we'd appreciate that. I put Freedom, Thomas, Freedom, my Belgian pal. Beowulf, hey, Beowulf, how are you, my friend? Darkmark, if you were going to launch on Indiegogo, no problem. I already backed Kickstarter, but I'll double up if you launch on Indiegogo. Again, Dark Admiral Hair and everyone asking about Indiegogo. We have a big Indiegogo announcement coming in a few weeks. We'll let you know all about that once we get that all straightened out. We have to sign up for Indiegogo, do the whole thing because we are new at this, and we'll get to it. I promise. I assure you, and it's going to be a lot of fun for the Indiegogo guys. Anyway, so tomorrow, anyone out here on Long Island, anyone on Long Island where I live, or in the greater New York area, I will be signing at John Broly and myself will be signing at All Star Comics in Lindenhurst, New York. That's actually where my family is from. Well, by way of Brooklyn, they came to Lindenhurst in the 30s, and my John Broly and I will be doing the store signing from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. At All Star Comics in Lindenhurst, New York. I posted a link earlier on there. I'll try to capture it and post it again. But we'll be giving free zombie sketches to anyone who pledges for the Kickstarter. So if you guys can come on down, it's going to be a good time. Our signings are always fun. We'll have a good time and not take ourselves too serious. Is All Star Comics a new store? I don't know. Keith Boski, how you doing, brother Keith? I love you, pal. Oh, I love Jerry Tucci. I hate Jerry Tucci. What are you gonna do? Anyway, I'm getting to. This is tough going through everything. I have to learn to calm myself down and to follow and to hit these things at bang bang bang. All the questions that are being fired at me, and I hope I'm not annoying people by it because my ADD does kick in. Everyone hates Jerry. Thank you, Thomas. So is this a telethon? Where can I donate to Jerry's kids? Oh, so wrong. So wrong. Just This is not a telethon. I'm going to have 1 week left on my Kickstarter, my John Broly and mine Zombie Sama. We have 1 more week, and then I won't bother you guys anymore for another few weeks, and we'll come back and do it. Because right now we have a lot of great reward levels. A lot of our bigger ones have sold out. We're adding more. We'll be adding more next week for a final rush to the end, to the finish line. And we just thank you all, each and every one of you, for all of you guys for contributing, all of you who are sharing as well, who also shared it. To the ones that didn't share it, oh well, wish you did. I want Matthew. Hey, Matthew! What? Your Aunt Teresa wants to say hello to you. Bobby's aunt and not Bob. What am I talking? Danielle's mommy in Michigan. Bobby's aunt.
Oh.
Here's Matthew. So what happened to you today, Matthew?
Nothing.
Nothing happened to you?
Oh, I got punched in the face again.
So you got another black eye? Show that one now. So Matthew got his second black eye in a few weeks. So he got this one here the other day, a few weeks ago, and this one today. I said, nice. So Matthew goes, I got another black eye. I said, nice. And Debbie was like, oh. But tough him up, right? There you go. There you go. Oh, you wouldn't hit a man with glasses, would you? Oh.
Shit, Harry Potter, didn't I?
I love you, Matthew. Teresa's saying I love you.
Love you.
And there he goes. He's too busy playing the Fortnite.
No,
Sea of Thieves. He's having are you having a sleepover with your friends? Yeah. All right. I'll take you over there in a little bit when I'm done with this. Kick ass, Matthew. He is kicking ass. He wrestled today. He had you pinned the same kid twice? Matthew? Yeah, he got 2 pins. So thanks to your lovely wife. It's the $60 tier. Okay, thank you so much. Not $50, $60. That's still pretty good. Really looking forward to it. You guys have all been great. Again, each and every one of you has shared my Facebook, shared our Kickstarter. All of you who have contributed to our Kickstarter. Some of my very best friends in the comics industry, and that's always a hoot to see your friends contributing to it. I've contributed to a couple of dozen, several dozen Kickstarters, and I love it. I'm just exploring Indiegogo now. That looks like a really great business plan. I really like the way they conduct business. I like the deals that they offer their creators and all. And guys, there's a lot of great comics on Kickstarter and on Indiegogo. Lots of great projects, all independently produced, independently created books. And just, everything's great with the Marvel and DC is great. That's the brass ring. We all love those books. But if you can, support those indie creators. It's there's no filter, and you get it exactly the way that the person intended it. And it's like the movies that you wish the movies that, the great movies. It's almost like 1970s films are like independent comics. They're akin to it. Some of the great Scorsese films and De Palma films, and this independent spirit, which is just wonderful. Okay, on Indiegogo, once it's over, it becomes a store or something. Oh, Indiegogo, I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I do. Yes, it does. It actually does. The Indiegogo keeps going. So that's cool. But we also have plans to now, once we get these books financed and we can afford them, we're not going to start putting them through Diamond Comic Distributors. So they'll be in comic shops as well. And that'll be cool. We're publishing again. Right now, we are planning our this year for 2019, She's 20th anniversary. We are planning right now to have Zombie Sama, which will be done in a few weeks. Our next crowdfunded comic will be She, Return of the Warrior Part 1. We're going to put that out at the end of April. After that, we'll get that book out by July, the She, the Way of the Warrior #1. I'm sorry, She, Return of the Warrior Part 1, Indiegogo or Kickstarter, we're not sure, or both. You know, that will be out in July. Come August, we will then offer She, Return of the She, the Way of the Warrior Omnibus Edition, a full color 600 or 500 page omnibus edition, plus a 25th anniversary She, the Way of the Warrior artist edition comic, 11 by 17. That's our plan. That'll be our project for the summer. Get that out by October. Come October, we're then going to hit with She, Return of the Warrior Part 2. And then when that's done, or if it's done before the She book, we're going to have Zombie Sama 2, Dorm of the Dead. So we're planning all this out. We're working our butts off. We're all new to all this stuff, but I love the idea of publishing again. I've also got some projects coming. I got a DC project coming out with Frank Thierry. I have several covers from other publishers coming out. My Appalachian Apocalypse #2 comes out later this month. I think it comes out next week. That's by myself and Ethan Nicole. Beautiful book. A lot of fun. Another fun zombie comic. And one thing I like about my zombie comics, I have 3 zombie projects coming out this year, including the Company Z, which thanks to you guys that we hit our stretch goal. Company Z, it will be an added story to John Brolin and I's Zombie Sama. And Company Z is a story of World War II reenactors who have to parachute into an elementary school to save a bunch of kids during the zombie apocalypse. So it's a human strain of rabies. So I love telling my zombie stories are all about the most unassuming or the least people you think would become heroes. The most unlikeliest people who become heroes are in our zombie stories. And so that should be a lot of fun. That's it. So keep with us, okay? And keep checking. What's going on? Can you do Vegas in May? I don't know. I'll call you this weekend. Okay? My friends want to go to Vegas to start shoot some machine guns and stuff like that, which would be a lot of fun. Since I don't gamble, neither of us gamble. So okay, so I have questions coming here. Let me try to find these and figure out how to do this. Start a watch party. Watch this video with your friends. Well, I like that because this is a creative party. I have to figure out how to do that watch party. I know what I'm getting me for my birthday. Thomas, thank you so much. Share the link, bro. I'm going to share it right now, brother. Brother Dennis, I'm sharing it right now. Dennis Barger, probably one of the best. Oh. What am I doing here? Let's see. Draft dodging Jerry Tucci. Yeah, Jerry Tucci is a little finster draft dodger. Stolen valor, Jerry Tucci. I think he was in the Navy. All right, I'm going to go back to my page now, guys. Again, forgive me. I see you all doing this. I'm going to experiment and find out what it is to do this party, and we can have a lot of fun with it. So, guys, again, anyone here on Long Island, please come and visit us in Lindenhurst, New York, at a store called All Star Comics. Guy Schwartz's fantastic store. Guy is a great guy. John Broly and myself will be there. We will be signing. We'll be doing free quick zombie sketches for anyone who pledges for our Kickstarter right now. Again, we are just a little over $250 away from hitting to unlocking our next stretch goal, which will be, dun, dun, dun. Our stretch goal will be a signed Zombie Sama Golden Linen Woodblock trading card signed by myself and John Brolia. Right now we have I think 367 backers, of which only those who have ordered a physical backing will get the trading card, because we can't just ship out a trading card. So if that's maybe 50 people, I'm sorry, maybe 350 people, there's only going to be 350. There'll be less than 400 cards to this. It really depends on how many people actually back it. What did I miss? Thomas, what's going on in October? The She book, the She Return of the Warrior Part 2, honey. We're going to be, that'll be our fourth crowdfunding book. Hello, Damo, my brother Damo. Hey, Damo, I don't know what you and Rock are doing tomorrow, but if you guys want to take a ride, I'll be just doing a store signing on Long Island with John Brolia. I think the Long Island comic guys are going to be there. I think Niall Scala is going to come on down to hang out. So if you guys can join us, it's in Lindenhurst, New York. Text me or call me when I get off, and I'll tell you all about it. Anyway, guys, to get back to business, because I do keep floating around and acting crazy. Let me see what this is. What is that one? Tag friends to appear. That's Joe Kubert. Boy, it'd be great to have Joe Kubert. God bless Joe Kubert. Man, miss him. Anyway, so is it a B-O-O-B? Is it B-Y-O-B? But bring your beer. Bring your own beer? Yeah, it's bring your own beer, because I don't know what we're talking about. This is the Facebook. People are asking questions. Yes, the JLS Comics, that 11x17 artist-proof edition sounds awesome. It's going to be 32 pages. It's going to be all the original art for She the Way of the Warrior #1, which I still own. I'll never sell it. Are you going to? I'm sorry, Brian Blevins. Are you going to introduce some higher-end backer options since they were all bought? I think we will. I don't mind doing some more sketches or something. I'll see if I have some art to post, some art to share. I think I will definitely do that. I think, honey, to Deborah, if you're watching, we should do that. We should add a few more higher end stretch goals, because they all did blow out in the very first day, very first few hours. So right now we are creeping up. We're ever going steady, higher and higher. But we do need to add some new higher end goals. I'll see John Broly tomorrow, because I know John's offered a lot. John is killing himself on this book. He spent 2 years illustrating this book, hasn't gotten a gosh darn dime out of it. So if you guys can help us out, we can make a profit off of this book, and we could pay John, because he did draw 57, 58 pages. Scott Mills, what's up, brother? My brother from the Army. Good to see you, pal. Miss you. Good to see you. Go Iowa. We had a lot of fun, me and Scott Mills, back at Fort Benning, Georgia. Good to see you, pal. Hope to see you again soon. I will be coming to Chicago. I think that's the closest I'll be near to you in June, the first weekend in June. I know it's not super close, but maybe we can get a reunion with Hickman and with JB. You know, we all get together and go crazy that weekend again in Chicago. I'm not going to. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go to the Motor City Comic Con this year. I was invited, thank you, but I will be back next year. It is my nephew Cole's first Holy Communion. So, and remember, family comes first. Always, family comes first, guys. Everyone's spinning. I'm losing track of all the comments. Jeez, I can't get caught up. I'm all the way up here. Let me see. I missed you at HeroesCon 17. Yeah, okay, Dark Admiral, March. Here, I will be at HeroesCon this year, okay? I'll be at HeroesCon. It's Father's Day weekend. It's one of my favorite shows. What I love about the HeroesCon is that it's a true Comic-Con. JB is the shit. Yeah, Dennis Bargy, we all got to hang out with JB again. Let me tag Niall Scala. I love Niall Scala, my pal. I'm going to tag him in that. Okay, maybe 2K create a character or a zombie. We have had several levels. I have to go through the script to see if we have any new. Dang, I have Army training the first weekend of June. No Chicago. Jim. Yeah, those drills are always that first weekend, aren't they? Well, I'll miss you, Major. It's good to see you, my friend. Sorry to miss you. Going back. Yes, we have to check to see about our level. Debbie and I will go over this weekend with John Broly. We'll add some levels. I know John's killing himself, but I'll add some new levels. We have Asha Kishna, who did a beautiful Defiant Jane cover. She has a commission up right now. It's a $500 full figure commission with a background and everything like that. and she's amazing. She's amazing. And we're so proud to introduce the world to her. Okay, yeah. So Debbie is going to go on and see this. Steve Howard, my brother Steve, are you going to Heroes Con, Steve? Let's see if Steve Howard. I'm in for Brazilian Steakhouse, Steve. We have. Do you think you DJ can come down? Anyone else is coming to Heroes? Let's all try to get together, and we'll all have a drink for sure. Speaking of that, salute. Yes, Thomas, she is amazing. Asha is so amazing. She's so talented, so young, so humble. I was really shocked by her, how humble she was. We had a video of her last Saturday. She came, and I'll text her. I'll see if I can get her back on again. Let me email her and see if she's got any time on Sunday that maybe we can all have we can all be treated by Asha. And she really is lovely and talented, and she's just a superstar. She really is. So, again, guys, if you could please, I know a lot of you have pledged. If you don't mind pledging, share, okay? My YouTube is spinning crazy. Trying to see, it would be great to see an interview with Brolia here. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm sorry, Pages. You're absolutely right. I will do an interview with John Brolia. I'll see John tomorrow. Let me see if I can have John Brolia on this weekend. If we can, I definitely will have John Brolia on, and we'll do an interview with him. I'll ask him about 20 questions.
Yeah.
Yes.
I use one of the PC.
What PC? I don't know what PC.
I use it for 5 minutes.
That's an iMac.
iMac.
MacBook Air.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'll be like
buy something.
1 minute. No, I don't have to buy something. I just need to search something.
Should we let Matthew have the computer? No, Scala, I really dig us. Can you do it right here? Or do you have to go away?
I have to get closer to the Wi-Fi.
All right. Tally-ho. Don't close out my page. Open a new page.
I won't.
Yeah, we're going to have to do something. We have to get, what's it called? An extender or a enhancer or whatever, amplifier, something like that for a Wi-Fi, because my house is 3 stories tall and the Wi-Fi is down there. My house is like a giant L, and the Wi-Fi is the farthest spot from my studio. So it sucks that we get kind of crappy Wi-Fi up here, and I apologize for that, but we will get the extender or whatever the hell that's called, the amplifier, so we can have far better streaming capabilities. And I apologize. I am new at all this. Another thing, guys, if you don't mind, I've been getting emails from my buddies, and it's all in good fun, of course, and making fun of me that because I am new to Twitter. I've been on Twitter for 10 years or something, I think, but I never go on Twitter. I've never used it. So I just started using it about 2 months ago. And all my friends are making fun of me that I only have 2,400 followers. Like, well, I got 24,000 followers. So if you guys wouldn't mind following me on Twitter and also on YouTube, like you guys are doing right now, I'm Billy Tucci. You search Billy Tucci. My YouTube channel is called Drawing Fire with Billy Tucci. So if you guys can check that, I have a specific question. I wrote it on the Kickstarter comments. Will it be possible to pick up the sketch cover from you at the Suffolk County Comic Expo? Absolutely. You could pick up the cover from me. I'd rather do that than shipping it, with covers and original art. That's always a little bit terrifying, but absolutely. Or the Suffolk County Comic Art Expo is where I will be. Come April 14th, I'll be there. It's a Sunday show. It's a great little Comic-Con out here in Long Island, Suffolk County, where I live. And definitely you could pick that up from me there, buddy. All right. Jason, good to see you. Or if I have lunch with you, Jason, I'll bring it to lunch. But better yet, why don't you come to the Comic-Con? We'll get it at the Comic-Con. So what else have I been doing? For right now, we are focusing on Zombie Sama, but I have to show this. Also, the cover for the 25th anniversary Silver Crusade Fine Arts Edition. Here's the original art for it. And I just got the initial. Let's see if you could see that here, guys. I don't know if you could see it. Ooh la la. I just got the initial colors from Wes Hartman, who is our colorist, and it looks amazing. Just a few little touches here, a little cheek thing, little shading, stuff like that. But I will post that ASAP. We are getting our website back together. I know those of you who do follow me, and it's the same friends that come on all the time. My web mistress, Maida Scott, tragically passed away in a motorcycle accident 2 years ago. She was in the process of putting together of redoing our website, and so because she passed away, I don't know anything about websites. I don't know anything about the passwords, anything like that. But through some detective work, we were able to find it. So now we are rebuilding our website. We will launch that in a few weeks with that 25th anniversary edition. There's only going to be, I believe, there's only going to be 250 comics. And I think there's only going to be 125. 250 She Way of the Warrior #1 Crusade Fine Art Silver editions. For those who don't make it to Comic Cons, there's only going to be 250 of those editions and 25 metal cover editions. So we figure let's go real high end. Let's go real collectible because we are putting out so much She books now. And all my other projects, I just love this. I love creating again. I love publishing again. I got to tell you, I feel like a kid again. I feel that I've got that enthusiasm for this character that really, and all of you guys have changed my life. And I try to go back and think of the days before She, and I was a struggling, cartoonist and designing, Betty Boop T-shirts and things like that. I got a little lost along the way. You work on a book for 10 for 10 years. You do one book, and you do get a little burnt out about it. So and that's what happened to me. The book really got so big. The character got so big. We ended up selling like 3 million comics out of the 100 issues that we published in 10 years. That it became a business, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's kind of tough when you're trying to draw comics and write them and edit them, and you're bringing more people in it. And the bigger we got, the farther away it got away from my original vision for the character. And now we're reining all that back in. 2020 is the 25th anniversary for She Senryaku, another one of our Eisner-nominated books that we used all the top names in comics, written by Gary Cohn, edited by Peter Gutierrez, and we are planning a She Senryaku 25th anniversary edition too. That'll be a really big prestige format. I'd like to do that book at 11 by 17 as well, with all the original art, untouched. I have art, like I said, I have Jim Lee, I have Adam Hughes. Let me show you this. I got a lot of cool stuff. Here's the book by my brother Adam Hughes. Gave me his original art for She Senryaku. This is an Adam Hughes piece. Look how awesome this is. I have original Adam Hughes of my character. So, I mean, if you look at how gorgeous this artwork is, and it was, but when we did the format originally, it all had, type coming here and here and here. And this art is just so beautiful that we're going to now keep the art as it is, virgin art. We might even keep the artwork without color. We just might keep it in its original form, which I would rather do. So you get to see the actual art. And then we'll have the script, Gary's Amazing Stories, that Gary wrote 36 vignettes, which each of the 36 stratagems of the Chinese art of war. So I think what we can do is we'll have a double-page spread of the original art, or if it's 11 by 17, we can have the art on one side of the page, and then we can have the type on the other side of the page. And I think that's it. That's what we're going to do. So let it be written, so let it be done. That's what we're going to do. And then there's a lot of great introductory stories. And it was just an amazing project. So proud to have worked on it. And I just can't wait to share that with you. It's also the 25th anniversary of She Cyblade, or Cyblade She, Battle for Independence. And that was all about our mark on comics at this time. Now, we're talking 1995. We were selling 200,000 copies of a comic. And we're taking it to the big guys. We're taking it right to Marvel and DC. And our books are just as good as theirs. And it was a wonderful, amazing time. Mark Silvestri and I got together and we did a book, and especially in mine, it was the first we introduced Witchblade in the Cyblade She. We introduced the Atomic Angels in mine. We also introduced a ton of great, or just showcase a ton of great comic independent books. And I'm so proud of that book. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Here's the She Cyblade book. And then the Cyblade She book. So by Mark Silvestri and myself. And I know that Mark killed off Cyblade, but here's our She Kaidan, which is also the 25th anniversary of She Kaidan, which is another Eisner nominated book. It's an anthology written by Peter Gutierrez. Beautiful work. We had Stan Sakai, David Mack, Jamal Eigel, so many people. This beautiful book. Something I was, again, an anthology. Really proud of all Japanese ghost stories. So, okay, Deborah. Okay, yes, the new level that we added last night. I have to go and switch. I can't really do it because Matthew has my computer. Deborah, can you mention it? Can I invite you on, honey? And you could mention there's only 25 backers to a new high-end level. It's going to be the She Return. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, honey. The She Return of the Return of the Warrior Ashcan edition, plus a remarked She hardcover comic. A remarked sketch edition of the Zombie Sama hardcover. There she goes. Combo of sketch and sheet version of the hardcover paired with a signed, numbered, remarked She Ashcan. So I'll be drawing on the She Ashcan. I'll be doing a remark on the She Ashcan and also be doing an illustration inside the Zombie Sama hardcover. So if you guys would mind for that. Again, I'm really reeling back on my commissions. I won't be doing a lot of them, or really kind of be reeling back and not doing them at all for the most part with a lot of my conventions because of all these books we'll have coming out. And I also owe about 6 commissions still from people who've waited a year or two. I'm doing one. They're all big high-end commissions, and I'm doing one a week, and I'm loving them. And but once we start rolling with the publishing again, I'm doing these books. I don't know how many commissions I'll be able to do. And I love doing them at conventions, but I also get a little stressed out because I want them to come out good. And it's just so tough when you're working, talking to people at a convention, and you're having fun with your friends. It's like a big party. You're signing dozens and dozens or hundreds of books sometimes. And then you have to get in and you have to do your drawing. And then at the end of the show, you're tired. Such a slow poke. This is my wife calling me a slow poke. Because I care, honey. I don't want to rush a commission, guys. I want to do it. Anyway, let's go back to this. Cyblade She and She Cyblade. 2020, Mark Silvestri, my pal, are you out there? I want to work a deal with you that we could bring this book back and try to do a 25th anniversary edition. I know that, Mark, that Cyblade, Cyblade's gone. You killed her off. I didn't kill her off. But what's cool about She is that she's a ghost story, and we have a lot of ghosts in it. So I would just love to bring Cyblade back. And I'll be talking to you about that. Maybe I'm sure I'll see him at San Diego, which I do see him. That's kind of the only time I see Mark. But Billy likes to talk. Who would like to guess? Anyway, okay. Let me see if I can catch up here. I have that book, First Witchblade. Yes. Kaidan, but the Jim Lee cover. Jim Lee did not. I have She Kaidan. No, you have the Jay Lee cover. Yes, Jay Lee did a beautiful cover for us for Kaidan. I have the original art for that too. Let me show you that. Whoops. Oh, it's out of the frame. I have the Jay Lee cover on the wall, but I can't reach it. It's too high up. And I'm afraid if I try to reach it, I'll fall. But I will put that back. Well, just added the sketch cover. Can't wait to see the Suffolk County comic. Thank you, Jason. Good to see you, my friend. Guys, thank you all for helping us with this Kickstarter. Again, if you guys have shared or you can't pledge, you don't have the money for it, just share it, please. That would be great. Got a lot of my great friends have pledged. A lot of them have shared it. I just want to thank everyone. I want to thank Brian Polito. I want to thank Bill Sienkiewicz. I want to thank Michael Oming, Frank Thierry, Jimmy Palmiotti, Amanda Connor, all you guys. There's so many of my great comic friends who shared this, and I appreciate it and actually pledged. And thank you guys for that. I really appreciate you all helping us out. Billy, do you have any conventions? JV Baz. I think I might be returning to Orlando, or it's through Mike's Comics, Mike's Comics and Collectibles. He just put on the Orlando Toy and Comic Con. I think he's having another event, or there's another scheduled convention in the fall. I'll let you know about that when I find out. Deborah, thoughts of a She the Way of the Warrior omnibus? Yes, people. Yes, honey. I think people like that. Do you guys out there in YouTube land? Do you guys like the idea of a She the Way of the Warrior omnibus edition, full color, all the books, 500 pages? That is my plan for our third Kickstarter this year, our third crowdfunded book this year, Kickstarter Indiegogo. That will have the omnibus, a 25th anniversary She the Way of the Warrior omnibus, which will also have the Tomos series written by Dan Mishkin and illustrated by Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti, because that laces in to the She the Way of the Warrior storyline, which stars Tomo. Then also J.G. Jones, my brother J.G. Jones illustrated a beautiful book called Shirakishi. The Shirakishi actually sums up the Way of the Warrior storyline in beautiful splash pages. And I think that would be included in the omnibus as well. But I think when we do the omnibus, what I'd like to do is have not just the She omnibus as a package. We're going to do two of them. Then we'll have the She the Way of the Warrior artist proof edition, which will have all the original pages of She the Way of the Warrior. Maybe if we could do a stretch goal with She the Way of the Warrior. If we do hit, then we can add the original color pages. I have the original color pages by Barry Orkin. And on the 23rd of March, I will be coming back and doing a live. And we're going to go through She the Way of the Warrior #1. All the original black and white pages, and also all the original color pages that were colored by Barry Orkin, my brother Barry. Also, some of the pages were colored by me. It's a 32-page comic. And also my buddy John Tartaglione and his sister, my lovely little sister, Mary Beth Tartaglione. They're the son and daughter, amazing illustrators and designers in their own right of famous John Tartaglione, longtime Marvel art director, bullpen director, inker, illustrator. Worked on, he actually illustrated, did the Pope John Paul comic, which sold millions of copies. The thing is, I think the year after that book came out is when Marvel enacted the royalty rate, and oh my gosh, I can't imagine how much money he would have made from that, because the royalties kicked in after the book was published. So, but you know what? He did it for the love. And John Tartaglione was my mentor in comics. He's the one who told me that I should draw comic books in college. I went to school with his son and daughter, and that's it. Hey, Ethan, how you doing, buddy? My nephew Ethan just popped on. Black and white, just pages. Yes, black and white for the. So I want to do the She Senryaku book. I'd like to do in black and white, but it'll be a color book, because the black and white art will be scanned in color. But there is also some beautiful paintings. Like Joe Jusko did a beautiful painting. Julie Bell did a beautiful painting. With the Frank Frazetta cover by Frank. Some of the artists, Mark Texiera did a painting, Ray Lago. So we had these paintings as well, painted pieces as well as black and white pieces. So we're going to put all that together. Some of them are painted horizontally, and if it is painted horizontally, we'll flip over to the next page and do the story. But that'll be a nice big book, and I'd like for that book, the She Senryaku 25th anniversary edition should be 11 by 17 as well. And Andy Smith and just gave me the link to a printer who actually does do 11 by 17 books. They just did my pal Graham Nolan's Return to Monster Island artist edition, the big one. So I'm looking forward to that. A poll. I don't know if I can create a poll here. Can I? Can someone add a poll? Oh, well, we'll figure it out. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. This has been great. If you guys, I'm afraid if I go to a new if I go to a new tab, if I'll be lost on YouTube. Guys, am I gone if I go to a new tab on YouTube Live? Because I'm on YouTube Live, and I don't know if I can do that. I'm going to see if I can jump to it. Let's see. Delete that. Go right to my page so I can read it because my son took my computer. And I have an iPad too. I should just use a gosh darn iPad. There's all these things I forget to do all the time. You know what I'm saying? 27-3-28. Wow. Okay, guys. We are inching up. We are now. I'll take the calculator here. Can you guys see me? Did I cut off? Ethan, good to see you, buddy. Bet you're upset about the Patriots owner, huh? Getting busted? What a weirdo. Again, guys, also, a lot of things are going on. I'm getting friends of mine that in comics that are getting death threats. We are let me jump back. $172 away from hitting our next stretch goal, which is $27,500. You guys help us out with that. We will be able to give everybody a golden linen woodblock trading card. So please, thank you, Varel. I like having smart friends like Varel who help me out here. Now, another thing. Something crazy is going on in comics, which is driving me up the freaking wall. And I have to be positive because I have to be positive. And I promised my wife that I would be positive about this. But I am infuriated what's going on in comics. And I'm getting this close to blowing up. That you have people that either you don't disagree with them for one reason or another. Either it's art or politics or sports or who the hell knows what. And they're getting death threats from these cowards sitting behind on their little keyboard warriors. And I'm getting there, but I want to be positive. I want to talk comics. That's what I'm here for. If this is business, let's do that. But I'm starting to get to the breaking point. And when I do, it's not going to be funny. But let's leave it at that. Again, peace, love, comics, right? Peace, love, zombie sama. Peace, love, she. So let's keep with that. Comics and hockey, Lightning fan. Yeah, that's right. We'll see you guys in the playoffs, Lightning fan. We'll see you for the conference finals. I'll tell you that. I'm an Islander fan. Anyway, 39th anniversary of the United States hockey team defeating the Soviet Union 4-3 on a sheet of ice in Lake Placid, New York. And I'm going to go to that real quick and see if I can play that. Let's do Miracle on Ice. And we'll end with that. Let me see if I can hit that. Let's see if I got the video. I'm going to play that. Again, guys, we are so close. Exactly, Thomas. Yes, they are cowards. They aren't warriors. They're keyboard cowards. Well done, Deborah. Thank you for that. I want to do a video of the last, if that's okay with you guys. We have the Miracle on Ice final minute. And let's listen to that. And this is going to be great. Remember that day when we defeated the commies, kicked their asses. It was great, 4-3. One of the greatest moments in sports history, in United States sports history.
And we'll end with that.
I got to be quiet.
That.
I still get teary-eyed when I watch that. I really do. When I hear that Miracle on Ice, oh my God. I'm crying like a kid again. One of the best nights of my life. All right, guys. Good to see you all. All right. Thank you, everybody on YouTube. Thank you guys on Facebook. I'm done. All right. Peace, love, comics. Be civil with each other. Wow. Cheering up. You guys have a great one. All right. Thanks a lot. Bye, everybody. See you guys around. All right. You guys rock. Let me end it.